course, the time now. Coffee Clinks, early risers. It is time for the morning buzz, and we are certainly buzzing about the end of the 20th season of Dancing with the Stars. It's in the books, and I think it's fitting that our inaugural fantasy team contest was determined by last night's winner. It really was.
It had to come down to the wire.
It did.
I mean, you need drama.
It came down to high drama. Okay, so much at stake here, just bragging rights in the newsroom. But anyway.
And you buying breakfast?
Apparently. But let's talk about the important thing. Rumor Willis has won the Mirror Ball Trophy. She edged out Riker Lynch, of course.
I knew you could do it, Rumor.
She did do a great job, and a lot of people thought that she'd probably pull out the win. But
And a beautiful dress.
I know, right? I mean,
Again.
Back to the dresses.
yes, plunging neckline there.
The champion.
So.
Yeah, you were cheering pretty loudly, Erin, so you know that must mean something.
Yeah, I wonder why. I think because Rumor was on Erin's team. So let's talk about the fantasy championship. Erin Nicole is the winner. Yes, yes.
Kudos. Thank you.
Is that why Keenan's not here?
Apparently, no.
This is too much for him.
You know what? This really did come down. Our fantasy team really came down to who won last night because Rumor Willis and Val Chmerkovskiy got a perfect score for their dance that they performed last night, and they also, because of our rules here that Brendan Nakamini, our producer, came up with, received 40 extra points for winning the Mirror Ball Trophy. So that put Erin over. You had also had Robert Herjavec. Oh, well, we'll scooch on to Keenan's team. He came in second place. Riker Lynch and Allison Holker received 40 points last night. Another perfect score for their dance. And his total points for the season, for the second half of the season, is this right? 76 points.
I think that was for last night.
This was for last night, sorry. But in the end, that wasn't enough. Of course, I was booted out a while ago because
Hey, Alicia.
I lost my people. But here are the season standings for our team. Erin had over 1,000 points, Keenan 958, and I came in at 925. And get this, if Riker or Noah had won last night, Keenan would have won by 2 whole points.
Yeah. And so, I mean, that's the
So
thing
close,
is that
but so far away.
he really, with that redraft, he made quite the comeback.
Yes,
You got some
did.
new life,
But
huh?
I still had the winning couple, and that's all.
Congratulations,
Yes,
Erin.
applause,
matters.
applause.
And actually, Keenan did have an appointment, so that's why he's missing this.
And it
So,
was not because he lost.
Yes.
no, and not because he
He's
needs
not
to go
that
watch
bitter
Game of
about it.
Thrones, which he does want to do. But we're going to have our awards ceremony tomorrow.
Oh, really? Is there
so
a
excited.
mini mirror
Do
ball?
I get a
Food?
crown?
We're
Is there food?
workshopping the award
wanna
itself right now. But
Can't wait to
A
see
sash
it.
and a tiara.
Dancing with the Stars fantasy champion.
right,
Little mirror ball microphone.
I'm so excited to see what's to come in my crowning ceremony.
sure you are.
But moving on, we'll get to that tomorrow. It was quite the night for television, actually, for reality
Yes,
television.
it was.
It wasn't just
It
a night
was.
for Dance with the Stars, but also a Bachelorette was finally picked. You know, it was that big twist season. Unfortunately, it wasn't our hometown girl, Britt. Caitlin Bristow will be the one searching for love this season, and the men chose her over Britt Nilsson. Now, it was quite the emotional farewell for Britt. She's known for her crying, and last night did not disappoint. She was seen bawling.
Beautiful still, though.
Leaving
And
in
show
the
some
limo.
sensitivity.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, but she
even
is
admitted
known.
that.
A lot of people have been talking
She
about
talked
that.
about it
Yeah,
on
she
Monday's
did too.
episode. I mean, sheesh. But the local girl, she might still have someone to comfort her. One of the suitors, Brady, asked to leave the show to
That's
chase
him, right?
after her.
Oh, not him.
Yeah,
The other guy.
Brady.
He, I wasn't
That
looking
was
at the
a Mac
monitor,
move.
but
Yeah.
Brady's got blonde hair. He's the musician from Tennessee. Host Chris Harrison
There he is.
agreed. There you go. Agreed to
he's
let him
got
off the show.
Wow.
And the show ended with him knocking on Britt's hotel room.
Dun,
door.
dun, dun.
It's like a soap opera you've
I'm going to
never
give Brady
seen.
a fist bump. That was huge.
That was
Yeah,
good.
well, here's
Yeah.
the thing, you know,
He needs
some
his
of the
own
guys,
show.
some of the guys that clearly said in Monday night's episode that they were there for
Yes.
Britt are still going to be competing for Caitlyn, so it's
Yeah,
pretty
good
interesting.
for
But
them.
Brady was like, nope, I came for Britt. I'm leaving to chase after Britt. So good for him.
Nicely
Going.
done.
They need their own
Stiff
show.
principles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think one of them actually disclosed to her right away to Caitlyn saying,
Yeah.
I came here for Britt, but I'm
I still
want
wanna
to
get to know you.
And then some of the other guys were like, oh, I hope she doesn't
I'm
find
not
out it
gonna
was
say
me,
anything.
you know, that I chose the other one. But
Right,
they'll
if-
find out.
If I were the new Bachelorette, I'd be taking notes like, okay, yeah, I know where you
Yeah.
really stand.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm
the
on
thing.
to
It'll
you.
be an interesting season because we don't know who's really there for her. Well, we know. She doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also we'll be following now Britt and Brady. We'll see what happens with them.
right.
They broke cardinal rules. Never let them see you sweat. Never let them know who you came to date.
And be prepared to kiss in a hot tub numerous times.
Oh, yeah, there's some drama coming up, too. All right. Well, if you took 2 days in your office pool for how long until Kanye West complains about his Billboard performance, guess what? You're a winner like Erin Nicole
had one day.
this morning. The rapper's performance ended Sunday's show, but much of it was edited out on TV, leaving viewers watching in silence, and not surprisingly, Kanye
We're flipping the channel.
isn't
Yeah.
happy. Yeah, that's what I did. His rep says Yeezy was grossly over-censored, points out that certain lyrics were muted, including, quote, with my leather black jeans on, end quote, resulting in 30 seconds of silence. He also apologized to the TV audience for being unable to enjoy the performance. So do you guys think it's Kanye's fault, the network's fault? What's the deal?
Kanye's fault.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Just
knows
be
what his lyrics
quiet,
are.
You know, but that's the thing. We talked about this on Monday after it happened. How obviously he had to do some rehearsals beforehand, so producers, you would think, knew ahead of time what to bleep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So for that, for him to make it sound like they were just kind of going a little crazy with the censor
Yeah.
button,
And if he didn't stick to the script that he gave them as far as the lyrics,
There you go.
they probably got a little antsy and figured
Absolutely.
just ride that button because you don't know what this guy's going to do.
Exactly.
Is this a
'cause the guy just
publicity
said-
stunt?
He's a
What's he
loose
trying to do?
cannon.
Yeah.
Get headlines, which of course he got headlines, but yeah, I think, I'm glad he's apologizing. He needed to.
And the smoke
I
was
don't
over the
know.
top.
That wasn't even an
I don't
apology.
even
Couldn't even
I
see
don't feel
him.
like it was an apology, though.
You don't?
No.
It was a finger pointing
It
of
was
them. I'm
kinda
sorry
like-
they screwed up the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is a backhanded.
sorry you
yeah.
didn't get the performance because they
Yeah.
took it away from
True.
you.
Okay.
Exactly. And then for
You're
them to
right.
point out, like, 4 or 5 words that they over. I mean, how do you. It would be so hard. You'd be bleeping every other, millisecond.
It took them 2 days to come up with this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
All right, after the break, of course, Hallie Vogel is in for Keenan, who had to step out, and she'll take a look at today's forecast. We will be right back.
It's Ladies' Day.
I know.
Lucky you.